Let me guess, you've got a journal full of ideas, a mind full of dreams, a heart full of God-given experiences and revelation. And yet when someone asks you what do you do or what your business is about, you freeze. Not because you're confused, but because you feel called to everything. Does that sound familiar to anybody? That's what today's video is about. How to find your niche, your God-given market lane, when you've got a call that's bigger than a category. I'm Mark Casto, and I help kingdom entrepreneurs, authors, coaches, and leaders turn their wisdom into profitable digital product businesses without fancy tech, hustle culture, or social media trends. And in this video, I'm going to help you get clear so that you can finally start. Most people think they're stuck because they can't figure out their niche. But the problem is deeper, and it's really spiritual. If you're watching this video, you're likely not confused, you're overloaded. You've seen too many online gurus say, pick a niche with high demand, focus on one problem, don't be too broad. That advice works for marketers, but you're a messenger. You carry a word. You've been through fire. You've survived seasons that would have taken other people out. You've got stories, wisdom, scars, systems, and scripture. And now that you're ready to build something with it, you're getting hit with paralysis. Not because you lack purpose, but because no one has ever helped you translate calling into clarity. Here's the truth. God doesn't confuse his people. He will sometimes allow us to feel tension until we seek wisdom, not just information. I see this all the time. People with deep wells of wisdom trying to fit themselves into shallow marketing boxes. And here's why it never works. The marketing world teaches you to shrink your calling to fit a trend. But in the kingdom, we don't shrink, we steward. This is where you have to understand the difference between a burden, which is what you carry, a business, which is how you serve, and a niche, where you show up in the marketplace. Many of you are trying to build a brand off of your burden, but that's the root. Your business grows out of it. Your niche is just the door people walk through to encounter the deeper thing that you carry. So don't think of a niche as limited. It's the funnel through which your legacy flows. So I want to get really practical here. I want to give you 3 questions that we walk every client through in the Wise Builders program. These aren't just marketing exercises. These are really tools for discernment. So the first question I want to ask is, what breakthrough have you lived through that others are still praying for? Not what you've studied, not what you wish you could talk about. What have you lived through? I want you to ask yourself, what hell did God walk me out of? Because that's a good indicator of your assignment. Did you beat burnout? Did you overcome rejection? Did you figure out how to build a business as a pastor's wife or a single mom? Your credibility is your scars. People buy freedom stories, not theory. Second question, who can I help without needing to gear up? If you need a whiteboard and 2 hours of prep, it's not your lane. But if someone texts you and you're instantly clear and helpful, that's where your gifting flows. This is what I call your effortless transfer zone. What feels like breathing when you do it? What energizes you even after a long day? Like you're coming home and somebody taps into that and you immediately get energized. See, friend, that's not random. That's grace. Third question, what question do people keep asking you that you answer for free? This is your market demand detector. People vote with their curiosity. If people constantly ask, how do you write a book? How did you start coaching? How did you go from ministry to business? You've already got a product market fit. Now you just need to package that wisdom. Let me show you how this works in real life. So, example, we have a girl in our community called Madison. She's a young Christian wife, early in her marriage. She doesn't want to live full-time in a 9-to-5. She wants to help other young wives do the same. And at first, she thought her message was just about homemaking. But when we started to dig a little deeper into her breakthrough, she began to understand learning how to generate income from home, keeping peace in her marriage, managing time as a Proverbs 31 woman. Now, her niche is this, helping young wives build a $5K a month digital income with Proverbs 31 principles. Our second example would be a former megachurch youth pastor. He left church leadership and felt lost. But when he looked closer, you know what his breakthrough was? Healing from performance Christianity and learning how to build family again. His effortless help zone, coaching burned out men. Now he helps high capacity men rebuild life and business without the burnout. See, that's a niche, and it's rooted in his testimony. So let me clarify something here. Your niche is not your identity. It's just an access point. Think of your niche like the front door. Once people walk through it, they discover the whole house, your beliefs, your methods, your story. So if you're a multi-passionate type of person, your niche doesn't erase your other callings. It just gives your audience a way to start with you. Let me give you another example. My niche might look like digital product businesses, like a digital product business coach for faith-based entrepreneurs. But when you come into my world, you find my theology, you find family, you find systems, you find healing, you find the prophetic, the gospel of the kingdom. Your niche is your invitation. Your business is your container. This is where all of your assignment overflows. So let me challenge you right now. Pull out a notebook or open a Google Doc and answer these questions. Number one, what hell did I walk through that now gives me authority? Secondly, what conversations energize me and feels effortless? Third, what questions do people ask me that I haven't monetized yet? Once you answer those, you're going to start to see a pattern. The niche isn't a decision. It just comes as a revelation. Now, if you're serious about building a real online business around your wisdom, you don't have to do this alone. Inside the Wise Builders business community, guess what? We built a proprietary AI niche tool that helps you find your exact lane. I give you a 7-step wisdom method to turn your message into money. And then I give you access to a group of kingdom entrepreneurs who are building with eternal vision. Guys, we've had people come in with zero clarity, and in 30 days, they were launching digital products and making sales. So here's the invitation. If you're ready to stop running in circles, if you're ready to stop questioning if your story matters, and if you're ready to finally start the business that God's been putting on your heart for years, I want you to click that link in the description below. I'd love for you to be a part of the community, but I want to jump on a call with you first. And I promise you, we're going to get through that call and you're going to realize we're going to build something that blesses others and creates wealth that you don't have to apologize for. Friend, you were born for this. You don't need to shrink. You just need to align. I hope to see you on a call soon.